Hi, friends. Today I am going to talk to you about the subject, the art of loving. When I say loving, everybody gets upright. You are on your feet. You are on your threshold of witnessing a wonderful session of happiness about love. What's love? How does it form? How it has been designed? How it works on you? Love means all of you, because the Valentine's Day is nearing, all the lovers will be in the prime moments of their lives. Somebody will be proposing, somebody will be trying to propose, someone would want to propose, someone would be eagerly awaiting the day to meet his or her darling. All these things happens. It's created by Americans, the Valentine's Day's wish that the near one, the closed ones, the most loved ones, who has this passion of love, wanted to meet and exchange all goodies to them, and they start promising themselves to continue a very good, well earned relationship from this day. This is what is love. Love is eternal. When somebody falls in love, he or she forgets herself. She goes deep. She determines. She dedicates everything to the other person. She wants everything. She goes out of the boundaries and the limitations. She even goes out and sacrifices everything for the sake of the other person. It could be a male or a female, whatever it is. They forget all. That's what love. And it reverberates amongst the teenagers. It comes from within their heart and soul. Start emulating, envisaging their feelings through so many motions of thinking and doing. This is what is love. This is when you love somebody or the other person loves you. Have you experienced what I'm going to tell you now? Have you ever fallen in love with you? The answer will be majority of you will say that no, I don't know. I don't know how to fall in love with me. Falling in love with you is the most happiest thing in life. Most of us forget that how to love ourselves. You feel elated, you feel so much, but you don't know how to love yourself. You always think you are created for the others. You want you to be appreciated by others. Others have to love you. Others have to love you. I have to love. If I don't love, others will not respect me. You create a feeling about yourself. You humiliate yourself. You sublimate yourself. You don't come out. You don't understand what's the love. How do you love yourself? What is the eternal things that appears before you when you start loving yourself? You are a most valuable person. You are the most valuable creation by the God. You forget that. Instead, you fall into so many things. I've seen so many girls in the teens. They follow this goody two shoes. That means they emancipate, they develop their beauty, so many things. They advocate themselves and beautify themselves to show it to other persons that I am qualified for you to love me. They do so many things. They go out, so many things. If somebody says you're good enough, they further do it. They develop. They emancipate themselves for the sake of the others to love. This is what I heard a story that a girl was so overwhelmed about her beautifying things, and she was changing her perceptions, her situations, her modeling of the face, and so many other things, her dressing, everything for the sake of others. When somebody says this is good, she will follow that. When somebody says this is not apt for you, she will change. This is called goody two shoes. Once she started loving someone, and there was a reciprocation too, that boy loved her also. They were in deep love. They followed it very frequently, and suddenly one fine day, there came a decision that they broke up. The boy went off, and she started feeling herself lonely. Why is that? I have been beautified. He has been telling me so many things about my beauty, my love, so many things, my appearance. But suddenly he has gone away from me. She has become a soul runner. She feels I'm at a solitude. How do I develop my life? She was worrying, murmuring, so many things. The moment when you feel that you are disappointed, when you are not cared by the loved ones, you feel derelicted. You feel deserted. She was like that. After some days, she saw the boy who was loving her so much. He was feeling quite happy and going along with his friends. And he was very happy. He has never felt, she could not sense that he has a feeling that he has lost his love. Then she understood. This is what is the world. If you start loving yourself and knowing what's the beauty in you, you will be able to balance your mind. Whether it comes good or bad, but somebody calls you intelligent, smart, and everything, you take it in a nice way. When somebody says you are unfit, you cannot be compared with the other, even that time also you will be able to understand the vibrations and settle yourself by balancing your own mind. This is what loving yourself creates you. It takes you into deep and says that you are a person who have to be loved. There was an exercise. When you get up early in the morning, go to your mirror straight away and see yourself. Wait for a few seconds and say that I'm beautiful, I'm lovely, I'm going to have a wonderful day. This mirror tells me that I'm confident enough. I'm able to see the good things in me. I'm going to be loved. I will love myself first. I know what's the art of loving myself. Then think it about it. I don't want someone to come and love me. I want to love myself. You start telling all this. In a few minutes, you will reverberate with confidence. You will feel that you're the right person. Then start your errand and do so many things. The best will come to you. When I say appreciation, self-appreciation means how it comes. We are all watching cricket. How much of spectators in a stadium when Indians play against rivals of Pakistan and other teams? We all sit in our chairs. We are fixed. We want our country to win, our players to score. When Kohli scores a century, it's not only for him, it's for us, for all of us. We all appreciate in the stadium how he will feel. He will feel elated by himself and lift his bat and do so many things, so many gimmicks. So he will say the acrobatic things through his actions. That's what he is appreciating himself. It's not only that we all appreciate him, he is appreciating himself to continue and follow on. That is why he scores centuries and centuries and centuries. What happened in the 2011 World Cup? Dhoni was facing the winning stroke. Sri Lankan bowling was there. We all waited for the winning run. He scored a sixer and won the game for India and won the World Cup. You could see his emotions. He was so elated, appreciating himself and throwing his bat up and down, and says that he took one of the stems as the winning sovereign and felt himself. That's what self-appreciation. You should know how to appreciate what you are and how do you take it yourself. That's what is life. Last week I read in a magazine, I could see one Mr. Prasanna Kumar from Anakatti near Coimbatore is a deaf and dumb fellow. Is an youngster, is about 30 to 40 years. He is interested in drawing paintings and so many things. He started forgetting what all these things, all his handicaps, started painting wonderfully. It has been kept in the French and British museums, all his paintings. More than this, he has done a bit of an acting. He could mimicry. He does not know what is the sound, he cannot spell it out, but he can mimicry many artists. It has come onto the paper and they have been asking him, how is that you do this in spite of your handicap? He says in one word, I first started loving myself. I want to love myself. I want to engage myself in all the eternal feelings of love and passion. I have a passion of loving me. That made me to this level. And now people are all praising me. It's because I loved myself. That's the reason I'm like this. What a wonderful statement. If you all understand and know how to love yourself, nothing else, nobody else can come and disturb you at any point of time. You will never be disturbed. That's all for the day. Have a nice feeling and start loving yourself. You will reap the benefits. Thank you. Good day.